something in your life. I got to see that you're operating in the way of God, not in the way of your name. Oh, I'm Mary Lou. I'm Sandy Manny. Okay, that's not who I want to be like, Sandy Manny. I don't want to be like Mary Lou. I want to be like the Heavenly Father, if you're demonstrating that. Did you hear me, sons of God? Or you want to be a Christian? A servant of men. All Christians are servants of men. See it for yourself. Come get in a little box and just hop around in a little box and then get outside the box and do what you want to do. Right? Nobody ever sees you dancing and praising the Lord in your little box, but the little circle you're with. Come outside, none of that is there. You don't even hear a peek of it. Because it's a facade that was taught of the world to have a band-aid on your love for darkness. But the light has come. But the world loved darkness, that they refused the light, right? Are you seeing it now? The righteousness of God is a decision manifested. You have to love Him enough to abandon your own logic. Abandon what you see. Abandon what you think. Abandon what you want to say. And only choose, like, I can't see it that way. I got to see it the way the Father would see it. And He doesn't see the obvious. He looks beyond the obvious and He sees the end results. Like this home that we have. We came to this home and had some problems and people were not buying this home. And when my wife saw this home, we saw way beyond the obvious sight. We looked in and we saw the completed picture. And today, the completed picture is before people say, ah, ooh, ah, and they walk by and they stop. Because the Father says, listen, you're going to always have that choice. This is the choice that I told you, that's life and death. You know, because you could have life. I am life. That's me. The way I do it. Not the way you do it. It's not your right. It's not the right that you've been taught from a little baby. This is how you should do it. No. It's the right that I taught you from my word. I told you to honor your husband in the Lord. I told you that. If he's in my word, you honor him. Honor him by being completely, happily submissive. I love you, husband, because it's on you, man. I trust you. I told you, husbands, in my word, you better present your wife like I'm presenting the church. The real church. The you church. I told you you are the temple of God, not some building. I'm presenting you, man. I need you to present that wife. I need you to teach her, to train her. Help her understand how you think so she can think the same way and to become as you are. A son, a daughter, not a puppet to mankind. The righteousness of God, as my father will close. It's not your right. It's not your mama's right. This is how you should do it. You should go and say this lie. You should go and tell this lie. Make people think that you're okay, but you're not okay. Make people think that you're full and you're okay. You're not full. You're hungry. You're starving for the truth that will make you free. Not set you free. Make you free. You see it. It's changing you. You need somebody to tell you how to live your life. This is how you should do it. That's a lie. I know what's right. My dad taught me so. You can't tell me to live a lie anymore. I'm not doing it. You're not my boss. You're not my dad. I have a dad. I have a father. Because my dad follows God now. I can't follow anybody else because I'm seeing what's working and what's not working. I can see it with my eyes. Open your eyes, sons of God, and look at who you're following. What do you see? Do you see things? Oh, I have a car and 3 cars and a plane to do ministry. That's all you see? Or do you see the abundance of peace? Do you see the abundance of laughter and the fellowship of a family? We experienced that in our home. We just invited some neighbors into our home with their daughter just recently. And when they came into our home, we gave them something that they couldn't buy from a store. We gave them family time. The TV wasn't on, the radio wasn't on. They came over to our home and we sat down and first we started talking. So let's just talk. The girls go talk and we talk as family, talk for a while. Then the girls said, let's put on a show. Okay, come down and put on a show. And they start dancing and singing. And then we start dancing and singing and putting the music to the song. And everybody's laughing. Then the dads had to get up and said, no, we can sing a song too. And the dads got together and sang a song. And there was laughter in our home. There was a beautiful moment that the little girl that they brought was so happy and so touched by this. She ran upstairs to the girl's room like, excuse me, that's not your house, it's not your room. She didn't want to go. They didn't want to go. What am I saying? I'm saying, my Father says, listen, I want you to have life and have it more abundantly. Not just to have things abundantly and have no life. The only way you're going to have life more abundantly is you abide in the righteousness of God. As the very righteousness of God. Not saying, I believe, but you walking at it. Walking it out. Well, you can say, listen, you say what you believe with your mouth. You watch what I believe by what I do. That type of believing. Just keep your eyes open. You have no question of what I believe. Keep your eyes open and watch. Like my girls. I'm watching them. The fingers are nice. The skin is glowing. I'm watching them in school. They're not going to school to play. I talk to them in school. You have a short window to get this with school. That's the Father's way. Because soon you're going to be adults and school is over. And you can't stay up in here. You got to show me that what I've invested in you worked. I'm not teaching you and grooming you to stay with me for the rest of your life. I'm grooming you to be like an eagle. Fly. Because I'm going to kick you off this curve. The eagles kick their little baby off the cliff. And he either flies or dies. And he flies. And the parent eagle is so happy. I'm sure that eagle cries tears like I've done my job. And that eagle flies on and sometimes never seen again by the parent because the parent said, I've done my job. Make me proud, boy. Make me proud, girl. Live what I taught you. And if you ever come back, let it be a coming back with a thankful heart. Says, thanks, Pa. Thanks, Ma. You did a great job, man. I got this. Thank you for teaching me how to do this. And today, nobody knows because nobody taught anybody. They just give us candy and McDonald's and candy, right? My Father closes. You're going to always have 2 rights before you. Maybe 3. Maybe 4. You may have your right. Well, it feels right to me. I like the way it feels. I got to have a voice. You had your mama's right. My mama told me so. You may have a daddy, but my daddy told me so. Your teacher's voice, but the teacher told me so. The serpent's voice, well, the devil told me that he would give me things if I do it this way. Look, I got things for a moment. Look, I got money for a moment. No respect, no integrity, but you got things, right? But the Father says, listen, if you want life abundantly, you want to have the peace of God, which passes all understanding, you got to do it the Father's right way, to walk in His righteousness. The righteousness of God is the right of the Heavenly Father. Not the right of your mom, your pa, your dad, your friends. It's the right of the Heavenly Father. Simple as that. It's a choice. You walk in the righteousness of God or walk in the righteousness of you or someone else or something else. But it's a choice. The choice of life and death has not been presented to you. Now you understand it now. Whose right are you going to walk in? Whose right are you going to live in? It's a choice. As for me and my house, just keep your eyes open and see. I don't have time to talk to you. I don't have any words for you today. Anybody can share words. Just keep your eyes open and you'll see it for your very own self. And have the opportunity to say, you know what, I like that light over there. I want to walk in the light, not in the darkness. Because the Father's awakening sons and daughters of God to be a light to the world now. Where people can look and say, you know, I got this stuff, but I don't have that. I don't know what that is, but that's what I want. For my family, for my life. I want that type of happiness, that type of joy, that type of whatever that is. It's the presence of the Heavenly Father, the righteousness of God. That's what it is. At this time we have reviews. My wife is going to come up and share from her heart what the Father has shared with her concerning the righteousness of God. And then the girls are going to come up here and they're going to share from their heart what the Father has shared with them concerning the righteousness of God. Not their dad. Not their mom, not their cousin, not anybody else, or the teacher, but the God that they've learned to love. The one who has been proving himself to them time and time again. That God. The God that they can see inside of people. I see God in you, Ted. You know how? Because I look at myself and I see growth. I see freedom. I can see where I was a slave before to someone else. But I'm not a slave anymore. I'm married to the truth. Not to the opinion of my sister or my brother or my cousin or my mom. I'm married to the truth now. The truth that my dad is sharing with me because he's living in the truth. Mr. Denise Blue Key, please come up and share your thoughts concerning the word of our Heavenly Father, the righteousness of God. This is East Blue.